Good morning, children. This is the video about Samachir Kalvi, Grade 10, Geography, New Book, Economics. Lesson 1, Gross Domestic Product and its Growth, Introduction. Let us see the definition for gross domestic product. The GDP is the market value of all the final goods and services produced in a country during a time period. What is this goods and services? As you know by now, goods are tangible items which services activities which are intangible. What is market value? This is the price at which goods and services are sold in the market. We have to see some of the terms related to the GDP. National income. National income is a measure of the total money value of goods and services produced by an economy over a period of time, normally a year. Gross national product. Gross national product is the total value of goods and services produced and income received in a year by a domestic residents of a country. Gross domestic product. GDP. Gross domestic product is the total value of output of goods and services produced by the factors of production within the geographical boundaries of a country. Net national product. Net national product is arrived by making some adjustment with regard to the depreciation, that is arrive the net national product. Net domestic product. Net domestic product is obtained from the gross domestic product by deducting depreciation. Per capita income. Per capita income or output per person is an indicator to show the living standard of people in a country. It is obtained by dividing national income by the population of a country. Personal income. Personal income is the total money income received by individuals and households of a country from all possible sources before direct tax. Disposable income. Disposable income means actual income which can be spent on consumption by individuals and families. Thus, it can be expressed DPI is equal to PI minus direct taxes. There are various methods to calculate this gross domestic product, that is expenditure method. For collecting this, we will be adding all the expenditures. Income method, that is we will be adding all the income. Value added method, that is we will be adding the tangible goods and intermediate goods. Importance of GDP. The GDP helps us to find out the study of the economic growth. It is help us to find out unequal distribution of the wealth. Thirdly, it help us to find out the problems of inflation and deflation, that is price rise and decline. Comparison with developed and the countries of the world. Estimate the purchasing power. Public sector. Guide to economic planning. There are some limitations to the GDP. Several important goods and services are left out of the GDP. For example, the parents' care, love and care, it is not considered as a goods and services in GDP because it doesn't have the market value. GDP measures only quantity but not the quality. GDP does not tell us about the way income is distributed in a country. GDP does not tell us about the kind of life people are living. There are some composition of the gross domestic product, that is primary sector. Agricultural sector is known as primary sector in which agricultural operations are undertaken. Secondary sector, industrial sector is secondary sectors in which the goods and commodities are produced by transforming the raw materials. Tertiary sector, Territory sector is known as service sector, which includes government, scientific research, transport and communication, trade, postal and telegraph, banking, education, healthcare and information technology, etc. Let us see the words economic growth and economic development. As per the economist Amartya Sen, economic growth is one of the aspects of economic development. It is the quantitative measure which considers the rise in the output produced in the economy or a nation in a particular period of time in its monetary value. Economic development projects a broader picture of an economy which takes into account an increase in production level or output of an economy along with an improvement in the living standard of its citizens. Growth of GDP and economic policies. Many economic policies have been framed by the Government of India since independence for increasing rate of economic growth and economic development. The important economic policies are agricultural policy. It is a set of government decisions and actions relating to the domestic agriculture and inputs of foreign agriculture products. Some agricultural policies are price policy, land reform policy, green revolution, irrigation policy, food policy, agricultural labor policy and cooperative policy, etc. Industrial policy. Industrial development is very important aspect of any economy. It creates employment, promotes research and development. New economic policy. The economy of India had undergone policy in the beginning of the 1990s. These economic reforms and influenced the overall economic growth of the country in significant manner. I hope you understood the lesson. Thanks for watching.